What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Um, so today we're gonna be looking at bbnj and this Golden Freddy. I'm gonna get rid of you for now. So we're gonna look at these two guys. We're gonna see how good they compare against each other. What um, things are better. Wow, I have a lot of secret presents. We're gonna see which one's really better. bbnj's passive, basically, we saw in last stream, basically has a chance to stun. While looking at this man, he also can stun for 2 seconds. But like it's every 30 seconds, and that's what lacks Golden Freddy because it also does Wither, which is pretty nice. But like the cooldown is so high that like it's not gonna really be usable in this meta. So we're gonna see how good they can actually be against each other. So we're gonna do endless one, and let's see how good these guys can do. Hopefully it's something somewhat useful. So basically, this is kind of like a showcase against these two units. I probably should showcase the puppet whenever it comes out. So yeah, we're gonna do that. If you guys want more showcases, I guess like, subscribe, and do all that goody stuff. So we're gonna be showcasing these two units. bbnj was actually released just last week. New updates coming this week, probably a quality of life most likely. So yeah, obviously we're gonna place down our first unit. Gonna be this man. The party Glock, he's okay. He's not a great starter, but we're gonna be comparing this man to bbnj and see which one's better. Hopefully bbnj, because bbnj's stun, it probably will occur more often than Golden Freddy's. Which I hope it does, because bbnj also gets to stun, not stun, basically gets to buff themselves as well, applying buffings to themselves, buffings to just themselves. Yeah, pretty much is basically what it is. So we're gonna basically place Golden Freddy first because he's more of a starter than he's not really a starter, but Golden Freddy's already starting off with 46, going into 51 within the upgrade. It's not great because it's only good for maybe a couple maps, but you're not gonna really use him that much. When you go into bbnj, their starting damage is 161. There's a difference. I guess this one has more upgrades, but this one starts off better. I think you could place 2 of these, which that equals about over 320 already. So it's not looking good for this Golden Freddy. Yeah, not looking good. I don't think we're really gonna need these anymore, but I'm still gonna keep them for now. So yeah, this Golden Freddy's gonna really struggle in damage. He was only really good for his passive, not really his damage. I need to get rid of that engineer, probably. Should have done that. But I didn't realize I was gonna use him again. Showcasing, you know? But yeah, look at that. Did they just buff themselves? Um, give them a buff, which is pretty nice, by 15%. Golden Freddy cannot do that. I have to upgrade him first because he's not gonna have that great of damage. I mean, he's only doing 75, and he's been upgraded 6 times already. This guy's gonna really struggle in this meta. He never really was meta. I didn't really like him when he came out, but he was good for like 2 days, and then after I started getting better secrets, he's gonna be finally doing 100 damage. I hasn't even done 100 damage yet. We're pretty much going off of raw stats here. Pretty much these are just as much stats as we get, because look at that, he's finally doing 100 damage compared to 153. These are raw stats. Let me tell you, 101 is worse than this at level 1. How? It's a starter and it's a hero. How is it worse? Yeah, this guy's only level 1, by the way. I'm comparing. This Golden Freddy is now gonna do, I think it's stun now, or close to a stun. So now this is where he starts. Ooh, he starts getting that. What was that? That was interesting. His damage got buffed for a quick second. I don't know what that was. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a lot better. Took a while. And boom. Whoa, what the? That is so weird. Why is it like that? Extraordinarily buff and then it just gets nerfed. Is that what his passive does? It makes it so he gets buffed and then nerfed the next one. That's kind of interesting. It's not good. Wait, we haven't even upgraded bbnj yet, and it just finally hit over what bbnj could do. Yeah. Golden Freddy never really was meta. It's gonna be really hard for him to kind of keep it up with this meta. He's already fallen off. I mean, it's not bad damage, but like this is just doing what he's doing, pretty much. Just finally hit over. Oh, not really. Yeah, you're not even doing as much as this man right here, Party Glock. You're doing a lot less. Why does he keep getting buffed? I don't understand. Every time I click off, when I click back on, he just does more damage. These are just raw power stats. He's gonna do 300 every 2 seconds, which is pretty bad. Not gonna lie, that's worse than a mythic. Pretty terrible. 302. And his stun's not gonna really occur that often. That's literally worse than this man, I think. Yeah, 302. That's not worth a lot. Wait, does bbnj buff this man? Oh, I think he does. Oh, wait, did he? That was weird. I think he does buff other people. Because I think he buffs. Oh, that's interesting. 290, and he's doing. Oh, he does get buffed by these man. 308 and 200. Yeah, that's not much of a difference at all. bbnj is a little worse, which being compared to a mythic, that's kind of crazy. You know, like it's a hero unit, and you're almost literally worse than a mythic. I didn't realize bbnj buffed other units. I had no idea. Well, that's something to take note of. bbnj can buff other units. That's actually. Oh, he's stunned. Wow, that stun was crazy. It was from Golden Freddy. But like the 30-second cooldown is gonna be very detrimental because that's kind of bad. Look at that damage. The only reason why he has that good of damage is because of this man, this guy right here. Oh, 239 base, 336. Oh, he just got nerfed. You know, it's cool. It's quite crazy to say that 290 and then boom, 360. I don't know. It's not that good. It's actually worse than my starter. My this starter right here, Party Glock, way worse. And I think he's actually worse than Mythic Bonnie too, the withered one, and way worse than pretty much all the secrets in the game. He's just not that great. I mean, he's only really used for his passive. Same with bbnj. bbnj has probably a better passive. But be able to buff and trick or treat kind of a skill set isn't too bad. Oh, so I'm gonna place my goated units back here. It's purple guy. bbnj is better than Golden Freddy because of his stun. He has more chance of stunning units than Golden Freddy, which could be pretty good. And that's why Golden Freddy's gonna get knocked out of this meta a lot faster. And a lot of he probably was meta at one time, but like since he got released with all these other units, he just really wasn't that meta. Obviously, with all of our other units, we're gonna make it pretty far. But like, you think Golden Freddy's really meta? Put him in the chat. Put him in the comments. Because I don't think this dude's meta. Comment down below if you think Golden Freddy should be meta worthy. Yeah, this guy. So with all of our other units, we compare Golden Freddy 393 to. Oh yeah, comment down below which one has a better passive and better overall unit, Golden Freddy or bbnj. Put it in the chat. Comment down below that. Which one do you think is better, bbnj or Golden Freddy? I also do have a fish cabin abuse to go to. It's about less than an hour, I think. The only reason why I'm making this far because my other units are just absolute so much better than this. I mean, the guy. I mean, he's okay. I just need a better stat on him. Basically, his base stat. I mean, it's literally worse than you cannot get worse than 441. 1.7x damage. Now, if we excluded bbnj, he would not get buffed as much. He gets basically double buffed by these guys, which is why he's so strong. His power is very, very powerful. Golden Freddy, you're probably not gonna reach him. But boss dead anyway. Damn, bro was. I know. Oh, give you what your thoughts on the Lions puppet also down below in the comments. What's your thoughts on that? Because it's coming out, I don't know, maybe 3 years. Um, no, he's the boss we can't beat. Kakarot. And that will be it.